That is my home. I here with my family and my grandfather and my grandmother. That's my room. That's my room. I don't anything but just that.
Just like the family of Mohammed, many Syrian refugees try to rely on themselves. The lucky ones with some savings can rent an apartment in the city. Others live on abandoned industrial sites, in sheds or empty buildings. In a refugee camp, freedom is limited. In the city, at least you can wander around freely.
I usually come to here, to this park, because this place I know in Turkey, in Virajes. And I sit at that.
But many refugees cannot really take part in the local society.
These kids go to school?
Yes.
And you?
I don't go to school. That is very unhappy for me.
The other problem urban refugees are facing is that they are not allowed to work. But to be able to pay for the housing expenses, people tend to do anything. Like Wizal, who lives with her child and husband in a small room in a Jordan city.
هذا شغلك يعني.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
But this is a lot of work, I think, or not?
على سنارة واحدة.
And is it a good business for her?
مثلا لا يعني مربحوا ليرتين بس دينار يعني دينارين. حاب بقعد عليه 15 يوم.
Urban refugees don't have many certainties, and there isn't much protection. Samir and his family also rented an apartment in the city, but he had to leave.
مشان هيك طلع. انا قاعد ببيت هون بيت ابن عمي. كان قاعد 100 الشهر الثاني بده 200. طيب منين نجيب 200؟
لا ولا في شغل.
حتى عم بشتغل عم بيسفروه.
بيسفرونا.
هسه عم بشتغل عم بيسفروه. كنا نشتغل احنا والشباب سفروا من الشباب. يعني تعال نسفر احنا.
يعني ما عم نسترجي نطلع نشتغل شيء قاعدين.
Urban refugees try in every possible way to be self-reliant. But without protection and adequate help, they will not survive in the cities. Several NGOs try to help these refugees. With food parcels, medical care, and sometimes with simple cash grants. But it is difficult to reach all refugees in need, especially when they are scattered all over the country.
A lot of the images and news comes from the camp where people are concentrated, but there's a lot of these villages around here where people are living like this, and because the news isn't there, their story is not as well known and they don't necessarily get the help. So it's important that we go and look comprehensively in the countryside as well as the towns to find where people are, because these people are also far away from any services as well.
Furthermore, it is difficult to make a difference between refugees and the local poor people who are often facing the same problems.
It's a challenge actually, it's not easy because you are talking about at least 500,000. They entered the country just in a sudden and they are now using apartments, streets, schools, health centers. So it's kind of pressure. We're trying just to find the most needy people as Jordanians, and that's why we added them to this project.